Welcome back to Harrahs Chester. We are here for PA Harness Week, another exciting edition for you. And it's time now to go back in time. As you would say, go ahead, dinosaur, go back in time. It's 17 years ago to 1993, which was about roughly 10 minutes ago for me. But anyway, the Yonkers Trot. What is so special about this particular edition of the Yonkers Trot? Well, a new world record was set. Let's find out who set it.
Three-quarters, 126 and 1. Around the forward turn, it's all American winner by about 6 lengths. On Lexicon second, Golden Goal alongside third, 2 lengths back to 32 fourth. They approach the head of the stretch. American winner maintaining a 6-7 length advantage. On Lexicon second, Golden Goal third. Through the stretch, American winner in front by 6-7 lengths and throwing away.
They went so fast, took my breath away. Unbelievable. A new world record back in 1993. It was done by
American winner, who, by the way, won the Hamiltonian that year and gave Ronnie Pierce his first Hambo win, actually his only Hambo win.
And I wish I had a Hambo win. I'd like to have any of these horses that make money.
You have to own a horse first if you want one to make money.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, talking about making money, let's go to the head coach, E.B. Helm, because we'll find out what E.B. did last week, and more importantly, what's ahead on his agenda.
Hey, good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Coach's Corner. We've been struggling just a little bit in the early going, but in the words of our venerable host, Steve Ross, it's not the betting and winning that gives you the huge rush. It's the betting and the losing? I don't subscribe to that school of thought. So the huge rush you're going to get this week is from our winning selections. I want to give a quick shout out to Shane and the Morrell family. He's a Duke's Episcopal lacrosse player that signed a Division I lacrosse scholarship up at Bryant University. Congratulations to Shane. With our selection last week, all I can tell you is that he won. However, we lost $36 on our trifecta bet, and it dropped our bankroll down to $904. This week we have 2 selections, both monster horses. The first one, we're going tonight up to the Meadowlands, to the Berry Creek Final for $225,000. I love Rock and Roll Heaven. Got a tough trip last week on the outside. He will make amends this week. We're going to bet 60 to win and 20 to place on Rock and Roll Heaven. Our other selection is at Yonkers tonight. The horse is Keep It Real, 6 race, number 6. He put in a large race last week, crushed a field. I like him a lot. We're going to do the same bet on him, 60 to win and 20 to place on Keep It Real at Yonkers tonight. Good luck with those bets. Now let's take it to Heather for the news of the week over in the casino.
Thanks, Stevie. As you can see, I'm down here on the casino floor where there's a different kind of action taking place. Now for the news of the week. Racing fans, you can now be part of the United States Trotting Association's Horse of the Month. Yes, you can nominate your favorite pacer or trotter, make sure it's a worthy one, and give reasons why you have the best nominee. Just go on the United States Trotting Association's website at ustrotting.com and nominate a great horse. Be part of it. Also, you know, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I saw it only fitting to fit in the ladies to this week's news brief. Did you know that almost 47% of the U.S. labor force is made up of women? But in harness racing, just 7 out of 100 drivers are women, and just 12.7% of the trainers are females. What? Yeah, I know, but that's okay because we dominate with girl power. Speaking of power, we've got a whole lot of horsepower coming up after the break as we go to Yonkers Raceway in the bike. Stick around.
Hi and welcome back. It's really the exciting time of the show. I really love this part of the show. We call it In the Bike. And before we get to the George M. Levy Memorial at Yonkers, which has been a mainstay, one of their signature races for years and years, I bet you don't know about the gentleman who it's named for. His name is George M. Levy. He goes way back in harness racing history. And Frank Drucker, the publicity guy at Yonkers, caught up with his son Bob for this interesting interview.
The phrase that's used to describe your father more than anything I've found is visionary. Fair?
I would like to think that this was more of a family operation for him. He's been called the father of harness racing, and this was more of a love. than being a visionary. He'd be thrilled to see the horses that are out here, the speed that they're racing at, the facilities, and, you know, this is what maybe he had envisioned, so maybe he wasn't a visionary.
And now you can never again say, I don't know who George M. Levy is, because now you know. Thanks. Good stuff. Thank you, Frank Drucker. And now it's time now for the $460,000 I thought you would never come final, because this bad boy's been going on for about 9 years now. It had more legs than a Gila monster. This started like 6 or 7, I don't know, decades ago.
Yeah.
And Foiled Again has won every week. So he comes into the final and does not go off the favorite. Huh? Yeah. Right. And as an entry mate, a Tokia, they go off as the 8-5 second choice to Southwind Lynx with Timmy Tetrick and Mr. Wiggles, Corey Callahan, who went off at 6-5. It was really kind of an odd thing to, but anyway, let's see what unfolds. This is a very weird race. Play close attention.
They're off, and River Shark left for the lead. Mr. Wiggles towards the inside, and on the inside third is Poker Hat as they wheel around the turn. Off stride Poker Hat, rough gated there is River Shark, and forced wide around the turn is Foiled Again, very wide there. Goes Legal Litigator as Atokia had a split rivals. As they move towards the opening quarter, and on the outside, here's Foiled Again up to take the lead. But now to challenge on the outside, Legal Litigator with Mr. Wiggles third. Then a gap of 5 to River Shark. An opening quarter went in 28 seconds flat as they pace on the paddock turn. It's a gap of 4 to Atokia, who is bothered going up the back stretch. Then parked out there is Southwind Lynx. Towards the inside is Tenant-in-Chief, and it's a long way back to Poker Hat as they head over to the half-mile pole, and Foiled Again, who took the Levy final last year, leading it by 1.5 lengths, with Legal Litigator setting the pocket at 22-1. Back third towards the inside, Mr. Wiggles. He's going to have to navigate traffic. Here comes River Shark, and on the move, Southwind Lynx and Tim Tetrick halfway home in 56-2. 28-2 second quarter with 3/8 to go, and Foiled Again, the one to reel in. The lead is a length. Tight quarters at the inside for long shot Legal Litigator. On the outside, third is River Shark. Then the entry of Mr. Wiggles. Southwind Lynx on the outside is under urging towards the inside. Atokia is in behind rivals. And then Tenant-in-Chief. They're at 3/4 in 1:24-2 on the final turn. 28-second third quarter, and Foiled Again looking to do it again in the Levy final towards the inside. Legal Litigator's in with a big shot. River Shark comes under pressure. Mr. Wiggles and Southwind Lynx not getting it done. They're into the stretch, and it is Foiled Again leading it by 1.5 lengths too.
Was that a crazy race or what?
Crazy.
Big time. Mr. Wiggles uncharacteristically broke. I don't recall him doing that before, as did Poker Hat and River Shark. I got to read this because there's too much stuff going on. Well, Foiled Again, that didn't stop him, because just like every other leg, he won again, wiring the field in 1:52-1. Legal Litigator at 22-1 with Yannick Gingras finished second. Atokia was third with Pallone, and Tenant-in-Chief and 80-1 Bomber with Brett Holland completed a $638 trifecta with Foiled Again on top. For Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross. Have yourself a great week. Till next week, take care.
There they go. Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here, Brett Messenger.